Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our national officials for this match. First referee is Bobby Celso. Second referee is Fernando Velarde. And now let's meet the starters. First for the Saints and Lattes Letran. Middle blocker number 1, Vince Simpson. Outside spiker number 2, Bem Bem Bautista. Opposite hitter number 3, Riley Santamaria. Setter number 4, Wayne Araño. Middle blocker number 7, Felix Bermito. And outside spiker number 16, Ambo Ambrosio. Starting libero is their team captain number 19, Raxel Catrice. And the head coach for Letran is Brian Esquivel. And now the starters for the Cignal HD Spikers. Outside spiker number 3, Mark Calado. Sitter number 9, Jewel Asia. Opposite hitter number 11, Alfred Valbuena. Middle blocker number 12, Chumazon Enchiga. Outside spiker number 14, Vince Abrot. And middle blocker number 20, Lloyd Josafat. Starting libero is number 1, Sandy Montero. And the head coach for Cignal is Dexter Clamore.
You see the starting lineup of Saints and Lattes Letran. Himzon 21, 15 each for Bautista and Santamaria, and Bermito putting in 11 points. In the meantime, just as planned, Coach Dexter Clamore will field in his second stringers to start this opening set. None of the players in the starting lineup, including Sumangid, is in the starting lineup. Even the libero Sandy Montero will be the starting libero today. So, interesting kickoff to this last game for both teams in the semifinals.
First serve of the match,
That's right, but kahit na second stringers yung pinag-start dito ni Coach Dex Clamore for the HD Spikers, majority of these players actually played yesterday during their game against Quinto Tires, and they contributed a lot.
Calado finishing with 3 points. Valbuena with 1 point. The only player who didn't see action yesterday was Vince Abrot. Here's a chance ball. Jewel Asia. Josafat will play setter. Here comes Abrot off the block, and the first point of the HD Spikers on the board here in the opening set.
Now, we know how good the HD Spikers are, especially their wing spikers, in using the hands of their blockers. That was an easy point for Abrot, scoring the first point for their squad.
Ooh, bad set there. Coming from Ambrosio. One of the many rookies in the lineup of Coach Brian Esquivel of Saints and Lattes Letran. Jewel Asia off the bench, 1 point yesterday. Nice hit coming from Santamaria.
Over ball.
And Bautista unable to get the ball back in play. Another point here for the HD Spikers. They're up 3-0 in the opening set.
Maganda yung agaw na yun sa bola ni Jewel Asia because it was actually an over ball from Montero, and Josafat was just there on the right time to hit that ball.
Cignal up by 3.
Jewel Asia serving 3-0 opening set. Short serve picked up by Himzon. Oh, miscommunication there. Himzon thought it was his. Ambrosio thought it was a middle attack. Nothing happened. Rough start here for Coach Esquivel. Calls an early timeout, down 4-0.
Mag-over ka lang ng bola, puro ganyan gagawin mo eh. Saan mo ba dapat i-over ang bola? Ano sa center? Sa likod mo dalhin. Tayo nag-iisip eh.
Pagin tayo.
Kailangan natin maglaro ng maayos dito. Ganyan lang gagawin nyo. Isip kayo.
Trabaho tayo, trabaho.
Sige, mapasahan. Balik ko yung mapasahan. Iba!
Coach Esquivel clearly, number one, in disbelief that they're playing this way in their final game of the Invitational Conference. And then number two, you know, they're failing to play the way they have done. They've beaten some really good teams here in the semifinals. They beat Maruichi Yogo, they beat UPHSD Quinto Tire. So they're a team that can pull it off. But right now, they look like a rookie high school team taking on the pros in the Invitational Conference.
Right, and actually, you can hear the frustration from the voice of Coach Brian dahil alam niya na hindi ito yung laro na kaya ng kanyang team. And even just sending the ball over na free ball, sa kanila pa napupunta yung error, the free point and easy for the HD Spikers.
Speaking of easy, Lloyd Josafat knocking that one in. The only point, as we take another look at the former Red Warrior from UE. The only point by Saints and Lattes Letran is a service fault by Jewel Asia. But it's 5-1 opening set. Abrot, former CSB Blazer, with a nice serve. Araño sets it up. They go to Bam Bam. And there's the first attack point for Saints and Lattes Letran.
So Bam Bam, one of the go-to spikers for SNL Letran.
15 points and also 12 receptions for Bam Bam Bautista. Right now, Vince Himzon, we featured him in the open. 65% efficiency as you see Valbuena knock it across.
This is a quick side out from the Cignal HD Spikers. So we saw that yesterday na every time makakuha ng puntos yung kanilang opponents, nakakagawa sila kagad ng paraan on how to score.
6-2. Overpass and an easy put away for Valbuena. Back-to-back points for Alfred. 7-2 lead for the HD Spikers.
Serving two.
Bad pass. Bautista sends it over. It's an easy ball for the HD Spikers. Calado. Araño finding it. Bautista sending it over. Another chance ball here for the HD Spikers. Chu and Giga knocks it in. 8-2. What a start here for the HD Spikers. Letran is in disarray here in the opening set. It's an 8-2 scoreline. First technical timeout of this semifinal matchup.
Back at the Phil Sports Arena for your Spikers Surf 2023. And although this is a non-bearing game, Coach Dex, as usual, does not take anything lightly. Lalo na daw may history sila of losing to collegiate teams towards the end of the conferences. We also already know why he is using his second stringers, na hindi naman mukhang second stringers, in preparation for the finals. But he still wrote on his board, hashtag make a statement, play with conviction, para mataas din ang moral till the end of the conference. At yan na nga ang nakikita natin dito ngayon. Good news also, Marasigan is ready to go for the finals. Already played against Maruichi, served against NU, and playing here today. Eric Paneng?
All right, thank you, Mika. Yeah, I don't think they're going to need to field in JP Bugawan, EJ Casanya, Isai, Peter Torres,
Jao Mandal.
and the rest of the guys. I don't think Jao's here. And Wendell Miguel. Calado.
Yeah, this is a good game so far that we're seeing from the Cignal HD Spikers. Na kahit na second stringer siya, we know na the HD Spikers has a deep bench na kahit sino gamitin ni Coach Dex Clamor, parang pare-pareho lang din yung laro na pinapakita ng kanilang squad.
And the run continues here. It's a 9-3 advantage right now for Valbuena and the rest of the HD Spikers. Good dig from Valbuena. And here comes Calado with a push. I mean, all these points are coming in so easily, Panay.
Right, and very slow start actually dito for SNL Letran. Parang hindi, alam natin na hindi talaga ito yung laro na kaya nilang ipakita. Like what you mentioned, they already won 2 games for this semi-final round. But coming into this game, looks like they're not ready or nahihirapan silang gumalaw dahil very fluid yung galaw nitong Cignal HD Spikers.
Feels like they're on Christmas vacation already. Here's Calado off the block. Bautista. And off the block, all of the 2 attack points by Saints and Lattes Letran come from
Bautista.
Bautista.
That's right. But so far, we're seeing spotty first ball ng SNL Letran. That's why they weren't able to execute gameplays.
Even the serves have totally abandoned Saints and Lattes Letran.
Well, they don't need that service error, especially na ganito ang laki ng lamang ng Cignal HD.
And continues to grow. Former UAAP Juniors MVP Mark Calado serving. He had 3 points off 1 block and 2 receptions yesterday. Another overpass. Nope, apparently not. It's an overreach by Vince.
Yeah. The ball is still on the side of SNL Letran. But medyo nanggigil doon si Abrot.
All right, so Felix Bermido, 11 points in that win against Maruichi Hyogo. Is serving now. 21 years old, stands 5'9". Good pass. Asia, Abrot. If they don't want him to get it from the middle, he'll just hit it
Yeah.
from the side.
Maganda yung bawi na yon ni Abrot coming off from a overreach violation in the previous sequence, but this time using the hands of his blockers to score that point.
Chuanjiga with a serve. Araño sets it up. Battle at the net. Hinzon. There is a block touch against the HD Spikers. So Hinzon gets his first point of the game.
6-12.
Starting setter, 18-year-old Wayne Araño.
Oh, back-to-back service errors for the SNL Letran. So as much as possible, i-over na lang muna nila yung bola and mamaya na lang mag-target ng receivers nitong Cignal HD rather than committing errors.
And right now, Coach Esquivel can't believe what's going on. Will sub out his starting setter, and Pei Lorenzo, number 12, who did not play against Maruichi Hyogo, is in the game. There's a hit by Himzon. Asia to Abrot. Ooh, off the chest. Pei Lorenzo. Welcome to the game, rookie.
Actually, a good attack there by Abrot. Nakita natin na talagang tina-target niya kung saan may bukas na block. Kasi kanina, he used the hands of his blockers and then squeezing in between 2 blockers, and this time naman ang laki ng opening sa down the line. Kaya doon niya pinadaan yung bola.
Riley Santa Maria knocking it in. So finally, we're seeing some more attack points aside from, Ben Bautista. We had one from Himzon and then one from Santa Maria. Let's see if this will get Saints and Lattes Letran going. Valbuena got it.
In between 2 blockers, scoring that point, itong si Valbuena. So I think nalilate yung mga middle blockers nitong SNL Letran dahil ang ganda ng pasok and first ball actually na Cignal HD Spikers. So as much as possible, the blockers will commit to the middle blockers of Cignal HD because we know how lethal they are as well.
Bautista, the tip, saved by Asia, overpass, and Bautista puts it away.
Hindi na inantay yun ni Bembem Bautista na maiset sa kanya dahil sakto lang, nandun pa rin siya sa net. So why not just spike it and get that sure point for their squad?
Rookie Vince Himzon, 65% attack efficiency against Maruichi Hyogo. Very high clip. Valbuena. Nice dive there by Himzon. Santa Maria easy over. Valbuena. Got it.
Yep. So this is a 8-point lead by the Cignal HD Spikers, and they're now in a second technical timeout.
Sobrang blessed ko dahil lumabot kami sa finals kasi pinagsikapan namin para makapunta rito sa finals. Ako na-proud din kasi. Dati kasi nakakalaro ko lang sila sa mga larong labas. Mga taga-lugar ko kasi sila. Nakaka-proud na mga taga-lugar ko nakikita ko na naglalaro na sa professional volleyball player. Ibibigay pa rin namin yung best namin kahit alam namin na pasok na kami sa finals. Siyempre, iba pa rin yung makakuha ka ng momentum.
Well, I don't know if we're going to see Jao Umandal, Wendell Miguel, Peter Torres, Isay, JP Bugawan, because right now the second stringers are playing so well. And that includes errors by Riley Santamaria and Saints and Lattes Letran.
Right, very consistent game here that we're seeing from the Cignal HD Spikers. They're really forcing SNL Letran to commit these errors. Maybe parang naiilang pa nga yung mga Spikers ng Letran sa blockers ng Cignal HD.
And Bermudo turned away. Single man block by Chu and Giga. It's the biggest lead of the game right now at 10 points. Take a look. Perfect monster block by Chu and Giga. Coach Esquivel burns his final timeout. You're listening.
Tinuturo nga sa inyo kung paano kayo makakapuntos ng mabilis eh. Hindi pwedeng harap-harap, malaki yung nasa gitna eh. Diba? Sumunod muna kayo. Wala mangyayari kung hindi kayo susunod eh. Sinabi ko sa inyo, reminders lang kami, kayo mag-execute. Kailangan gawin nyo ng tama yan.
Pag matapos na ito, kailangan makakapagda tayo.
All right, it's a 10-point deficit. Saints and Lattes Letran, they have not reached double digits yet. Here in the opening set, Jewel Asia has been distributing the ball very well, confusing the blockers and the defensive pattern of Saints and Lattes Letran. Wasafat with the serve and giving Saints and Lattes Letran an easy point there.
I think that's just the second service error from the side of Cignal HD.
Both are from Jewel Asia, by the way. Riley Santamaria with a serve. Good pass by Abrot.
Oh,
Nice little push there by Babuena.
yeah, actually he mistimed that approach for the opposite attack, but still was able to convert that into a point. Let's take a look at that again. No coverage there on the floor from the side of SNL Letran. And now substitution for the side of Letran, bringing in
Lawrence Vicente, another 19-year-old in the lineup. Look at Chu and Giga on your screens. Great monster block earlier. Lorenzo sets it up. Santamaria knocks it outside.
That's outside. And actually, looking at the attack points, Letran was only able to convert 6 of their 19 attack attempts, while Cignal 13 attack points. That's over 20 attempts, so that's 65% efficiency for their squad.
Bad pass. Bermido to Lawrence Vicente. Calado. There's a block touch. Mark Calado will score.
That was the first combination play that we've seen from the side of the HD Spikers. Kahit tatlo yung blockers ng SNL Letran, but Calado was still able to score.
21 serving 9. Oh, a service ace, and Coach Esquivel, no more timeouts. He just turned away in disgust as the team just lackluster performance overall, both on offense and defense.
Right, Ambrosio actually hesitated for that first ball because the libero was actually on his right side.
Overpass. Asia with the left hand. Chuenjiga asking for it again. Gets it. Punches it through.
That was a good back quick attack by Giga. Kahit na nahirapan siya sa kanyang 8 quick, but still Jewel Asia was still able to connect for that back quick with Ngiga.
Lead us 23-9. A 14-point cushion. That's another block by Ngiga. This one against Bermido. Wow, this is 15 set points for the HD Spikers.
Ang taas ng reach ni Ngiga sa pagbablock. Kaya naman nahihirapan makalusot yung Spikers nitong SNL Letran.
Vicente sends it outside. There's a block touch, so Vicente will score off the bench. And finally, Saints and Lattes Letran Paneng in double digits with 10.
Na medyo nahirapan pa sila dahil kanina ang dami nilang sunod-sunod na errors na binibigay for the HD Spikers.
So Vicente serving. Oh!
That is way too short from Vicente. And of course, giving a free point and the set 1 to the HD Spikers was definitely a slow start for SNL Letran and a very good start for the Cignal HD Spikers. Take a look at that, 15 points. Advantage na Cignal with 25 and 10.
Spikers with a 15-point win against Saints and Lattes Letran. We're fighting for a chance to play for the bronze medal in the Invitational Conference, and it was a very one-sided affair in the opening set.
Well, definitely a one-sided first set because Cignal HD really started strong and ended that first set on a high note. But slow start for SNL Letran dahil sila mismo nahihirapan. Even the first ball and their spikers, hindi nila alam kung paano makakalusot sa blockers nitong Cignal HD. And we know how good Cignal HD is when it comes to blocking. And we saw that during the first set. And looking at the numbers, Cignal dominating on that attack department with 15 points against 7 na SNL Letran. And Cignal also was able to tally 2 block points and 1 service ace. And again, minimizing their errors, tallying 3 errors against 7 ng Letran. So Cignal HD, even going back to their previous games, talagang nililimit nila yung errors nila as much as possible. And a good overall contribution for all of the spikers actually na Cignal, because the scoring was well distributed by Jewel Asia, with Valbuena leading the team with 6 points, followed by Abrot and Calado with 3 points apiece. And even Engiga actually has 4 points for Cignal. And for Letran, it was all Bautista with 4 points and Himzon and Santa Maria with only 1 point apiece.
So Araño on your screen, so has a big task at hand to get everybody involved. Himzon on your screens, Bautista, Santa Maria, and Bermudo. Set number 2 underway. That could have been outside. Bad pass once again by Riley Santa Maria. There's Himzon, putting Saints and Lattes Letran on the board first here in set number 2.
But still, they were able to get that first point for this second set. Unlike kanina no first set, dire-diretso, 4-0 ang Cignal HD.
Ooh. Just like that, a 2-0 start for the white shirts off a service ace by Wayne Araño.
A good start by SNL Letran. Almost the same lineup since the first set, but this time Ned Paquing will start for their squad. The same lineup for the Cignal HD Spikers.
All right, so there's a first point of the HD Spikers.
1-2, serving for Cignal, Kings of Road.
Good first ball.
There's Himzon, cross court on a running attack.
Of course, courtesy that good first ball from Bembem Bautista. Yan yung wala sila nung first set dahil very spotty yung kanilang first ball.
There's Ned Paquing. He's a guest player out of Adamson. Little push there. There's a net violation that we called against Saints and Lattes Letran. There's Coach Esquivel on your screens.
Serving for Cignal, Lloyd Josaphat.
Oh, good chase there by Abrot. And a chance here for SNL Letran. Who will they go to? Their leading scorer, Bembem Bautista, with that good cross-court attack, leaving only Valbuena in front of him as his lone blocker. So 2-point advantage here for SNL Letran. A good start for their squad here in the second set.
Mark Calado got it.
Let's take a look at that again. A good set from Jewel Asia. And right in between 2 blockers. Oh,
Service ace for Valbuena.
medyo bumahagal doon yung first ball ni Ned Paquing. Dahil biglang bumaba yung service ni Valbuena. So now Cignal HD is able to tie the score, 4 points for Cignal, and SNL Letran make that a 1-point advantage for the HD Spikers. Take a look at that single block from Calado. So now Valbuena is still in the service area. He already has 7 points for the HD Spikers from 5 attacks and 2 service aces.
Araño, oh, nice setup. And Bermudo will knock it in. Excellent set, to say the least, from the 18-year-old Wayne Araño. Much better start here in set number 2 for Saints and Lattes Letran. There comes Chu and Giga's 5th point of the game.
Ang hirap pigilan ni Chu and Giga in the middle because there are times na siya yung nauunang tumalon bago pa iset ni Jewel Asia yung bola. So definitely a good connection between Asia and Giga.
Calado with a serve.
Oh, but there's a rotation error from the SNL Letran.
Whistle by second referee Fernando Velarde. And Coach Esquivel will seek clearance. All right, so there was indeed an error. No complaints, no arguments. Calado serving too early, no whistle yet. All right, thumbs up from Bobby Celso, our first referee. We're good to go. 2-point lead for the HD Spikers after trailing by 1 point. Calado serving, 7-5, good pass. Maybe an overpass as Chu and Giga back-to-back points.
This is a 3-point advantage from the Cignal HD Spikers. After that over ball receive and a finish there by Ngiga. First technical timeout.
You're still watching the 2023 Spikers Turf Invitational Conference. Natagalan nga bago makakuha ng first attack point itong Letran in their first set. This was definitely not their plan coming here. In fact, they practiced for the possible attacks of the HD Spikers a lot yesterday. Hence, the major disappointment we are seeing and hearing from Coach Brian Esquivel. Regarding the very visible height advantage, sabi nga ni Coach Bry, hindi natin kailangan ng block points. Ang kailangan gawin ay pabagalin ang bola, recover, then attack. Matinding defense din daw para maka-attack ang middle. But most of all, it's their ability to listen that Coach Bry is concerned about. Pero so far, medyo nagsisimula na sila ng maayos dito. Now, if you also want to continue with their poll question, which is which outside spiker will have an all-around effect, yan ba ay si Bembem Bautista or Wendell Miguel? Balik sa inyo, Eric.
All right, thank you, Omika. Another ace, back-to-back aces for Mark Calado. Well, we haven't seen Wendell Miguel at all in this game because the second stringers are playing so well. Coach Esquivel, timeout here after the aces by Calado. We'll listen in.
Wala namang pipe sa dumalawa ka na dito. Okay? Kailangan lang pasok talaga yung kamay kasi dito.
Ayaw nyo akuin kasi yung receive eh. Hingin nyo yung bola doon sa server. Eh, nagpapakiramdaman kayo dyan. Eh, ano mangyayari sa atin? Oy, volleyball pinunta natin dito, hindi pa cute. Kung magpapakit kayo sa loob ng court, lumabas kayo.
You can tell that Coach Esquivel is just looking for ways to get to his players because right now nothing he's saying is getting through. So he's trying to state the obvious here. I mean, wala nang pa-cute. You really gotta play volleyball.
Well, that's right. And yun na nga parang may problema sa communication itong SNL Letran dahil the coaches are always there to remind the players pero the players should follow because dun nakikita ng mga coaches kung ano yung kulang but nahihirapan dito ang SNL Letran.
Good save by Calado. Araño. And that is going to be the side out that Coach Esquivel is looking for to stop the run by the HD Spikers.
Yeah, kanina lumamang as much as 2 points itong Letran. But coming off from the first technical timeout, nagsunod-sunod naman yung puntos ng Cignal HD Spikers.
Short serve by Bautista. Abrot off the block. Quick side out. HD Spikers.
Hindi na binibigyan ng chance itong Cignal HD Spikers ang SNL Letran. Kahit makakuha ng mini run ang kanilang opponent. Oh, good save. Chance here for Letran.
Packing. There's a nice save by Santa Maria. Babuena with the pass. Combination play. And Abrot back-to-back points.
A good combination play there. Kahit tatlong blockers yung sumabay kay Abrot, he was still able to use the hands of his blockers and score that point, giving Cignal HD 6 points advantage for this second set. So far, Ngiga already has 6 points coming from 4 attacks and 2 blocks.
Single man block. Lloyd Josafat. And substitution here for the HD Spikers as we see Eddie Bonono for the first time in the semifinals. He didn't play against UPHSD Quinto Tires. Araño, they go to Packing. And Bonono unable to get the lift.
Let's take a look at that again. Much needed point for the SNL Letran.
Bonono with the pass. Asia. They go to Valbuena. And that's going to be outside. Araño trying to save it. Good effort. Santa Maria gets it across. It's a legal play. Asia back to Valbuena.
Oh,
Another dig by Bautista. Himzon with a push turned away by Josafat. Himzon to Packing. Block. Coverage by Bermudo. Araño back to Packing. 3-man block turned away. Packing with a save.
over ball.
And there is a net touch going to be called against Saints and Lattes Letran. Exciting rally for the first time in this match.
Yeah, that was a missed opportunity for the side of Saints and Lattes because ang ganda na ng defense nila courtesy of Bembe Bautista on the back row, and they were still able to save that wild ball. But the point will go to Cignal, and Coach Brian will call for a timeout.
Nung isip niyong gumalaw pero ayaw nung katawan. Bakit? Ang simple nung nangyayari, Ang simple nung nangyayari. Lahat ng nangyayari na practice natin. Pero bakit ganyan lang galaw natin? Napakabigat, tigas ng galawan. Instead na relax lang tayo sa loob ng court. Masyado yung pinipressure sarili nyo eh. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, no bearing game sa kalaban. Pero sa atin, may bearing to. Kailangan yung magtrabaho. Dalawang trabaho.
Well, in case you're just tuning into us on One Sports Plus or Pilipinas Live, it is a no-bearing game for the finals-bound Cignal HD Spikers. But as Coach Esquivel mentioned, it is important for Saints and Lattes Letran to win today to be able to play for the bronze medal on Friday. There's a nice block against Packing. Himzon will score.
So far, ang kailangan lang gawin dito ng SNL Letran is wag ma-pressure dahil dun sila nahihirapan gumalaw na hindi rin maintindihan ni Coach Brian Esquivel kung bakit nape-pressure yung kanyang mga players. Dahil this game is still very important for their squad.
Lloyd Josafat with an easy point. Here's Vince Abrot, part of the starting lineup today. Serves it into the net. No more timeouts remaining, by the way, for Coach Esquivel. And they only have 9 points on the board. Down by 6. Asia. Valbuena will send us to our second technical timeout.
It's a big point deficit for SNL Letran. Take a look at that opposite attack again by Valbuena. Ang layo ng block ng SNL Letran. So we are in second technical timeout.
Nabigyan po ako ng playing time, pati rin po yung team ko. Nahigitan yung expect na laro ko, sa nilalaro ko ngayon. Kalugar ko po kasi siya, kilala na po siya sa amin sa isa sa pinakamalakas na player po talaga. Talagang nalalakasan po talaga ako pag pumalo po talaga siya. Parang nambabato po talaga ng rep. Hanggat sa abot ng aming makakaya, lalabanan namin sila.
Well, so far, yung abot ng makakaya nila is down 7. Make that down 8. Service ace for the HD Spikers.
So far, problema din talaga nitong SNL Latte yung kanilang first ball. Sorry, Saints and Lattes Letran. Now substitution for the side of Letran. Vicente subbing in for Bembem Bautista. They need to have that good first ball.
Finally, Saints and Lattes Letran in double digits with 10 points off that service fault by Lloyd Josafat.
Serving 17. Serving is Vince Himzon.
So Himzon serving. After a 21-point performance, Himzon has been checked today. And Bonono sends it into the net.
Yeah, it also hit the antenna, so automatic point for SNL Letran. Coach Dex bringing in Mark Calyado for Bonono.
Himzon, second straight serve. Only 4 points for Vince Himzon after a 21-point performance. So the offense of Saints and Lattes Letran, it has really not moved along as expected by Coach Esquivel. Montero with a pass. Calado. There's a dig by Packing. Here comes Vicente off the block. Picked up by Calado. Calado will get it back. Got it.
Sharp cross court there by Calado. Iniwasan niya yung blockers niya dahil dalawa na yung sumabay sa kanya, but sarado yung down the line and ang laki ng opening there on the cross court. Vince Himzon was not ready for that defense.
Araño to Santa Maria, and Chu Njiga has been on a mission today, a blocking mission.
That's right. And actually, that's a tough set play for SNL Letran dahil sumunod na yung mga blockers. Inipit niya yung lahat ng spikers niya on the left pin. But all of the blockers from Cignal is already expecting that.
Biggest lead of 8 points for the HD Spikers. Bad pass. Here comes Vicente. The tip goes outside. No touch.
But that was actually a tough set from Pei Lorenzo.
Lead is 9 for the HD Spikers. The first runner-up in the PNVF Challenge Cup. Lost to USD as Valbuena hits the antenna on the serve.
But they're still in a very comfortable lead for this set with an 8-point advantage, and they only need 5 points to close this set.
20-year-old Riley Santamaria. There's Chu and Giga, picked up by Valbuena on the coverage. Calado. Got it.
Wrong footing there for libero of SNL Letran. Dahil nasa pwesto na si Raxel Catrice, but na-late siya for that one step to get that check ball.
Calado serving. 9-point lead for the HD Spikers. Ooh, that's outside. But for the viewers, you got to remember, I mean, Saints and Lattes Letran, they're playing against grown men. I mean, these are pro players. These players from Letran in the white shirts, they're 18, 19, 20. The oldest is 22 years old. 24 in packing, but he's a guest player. So, I mean, they're so young. Experience-wise, they obviously have a lot to work on, and skill-wise, and even their bodies have not yet developed enough to really be a threat to these pros in the Spikers turf.
But this is a good experience also for the SNL team dahil dito sila nakakakuha ng mga magagandang learnings actually from their opponents.
Chu and Giga so productive as we finally see one of the starters, the best player in the last game, Wendell Miguel, check in for the HD Spikers. Service errors, 4 for the HD Spikers here in set number 2. So that's 4 of the 14 points of Saints and Lattes Letran. Backing with a push, blocked up top by Josafat. Back row, Santa Maria, blocked, but it goes outside. Santa Maria will score.
That was a quick substitution for Coach Dex Clamor dahil nag-serve lang si Wendell Miguel. And now Engiga is back on the court.
Bermido with the serve. Short set by Asia.
Yeah. Medyo malayo doon si Josafat for the back quick. Not a good connection there between Asia and Josafat. So far, itong mga score na nakuha ng SNL Letran are coming from the errors ng Cignal HD.
Josafat, finally, much better pass coming from Asia. It's been all HD Spikers without their starting lineup today. Still dominating Saints and Lattes Letran. Himzon on a running attack. That's a beautiful play.
A very clean slide attack there by Vince Himzon. Talagang wala ng blockers na nakasabay sa kanya. Ang layo na doon ni Abrod.
Back row, Calado. Good dig by Mola Cruz.
Oh,
Bad pass. Chance ball here for the HD Spikers. Valbuena outside. But there's a block touch. So Valbuena will give the HD Spikers 7 set points.
lucky break there for the side of the HD Spikers because parang outside na yung palo na yun ni Valbuena. But there was a check ball sending their team to set point.
Nice pass. Himzon on a running attack. That one's blocked by Calado. Calado sets it to Josafat. Mola Cruz passes.
Oh, that's too low.
Santa Maria off the block by Valbuena, and Riley Santa Maria will save a set point.
A good check there by Valbuena, but no support on the defense from the side of the HD Spikers. But still, they're on set point.
Asia, finishing touch. Valbuena. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Gandang bawi na yon ni Valbuena. But a good effort from SNL Letran trying to save that ball, but it was just not enough. Ang layo na ng lamang nitong Cignal HD Spikers.
2-0. The HD Spikers up against Saints and Lattes Letran going into set number 3.
Better second set for the SNL Letran, but it was just not enough to get that second set against Cignal. We finished at 25-18, but the same lineup for the side of the Cignal HD Spikers, and still the coach of SNL Letran still looking for that good combination on how to stop the Cignal HD Spikers. Their firepower is just too much for SNL Letran, and everyone really contributing in the scoring department. Talking about the Cignal HD Spikers, there were a lot of service errors from the side of Letran, and since the first set, dun sila nahihirapan to get that good first ball. And looking at the numbers, Cignal again dominating on the attack department with 15 points against 10 ng Letran, and more blocks actually from the Cignal HD Spikers with 3 blocks and 4 service ace. Though they had more errors for that second set with Cignal's 7 errors against 3 ng Letran. But still, they were able to check a lot of Spikers and forcing SNL Letran to commit errors. Dahil ang ganda na start ng Letran, but not until nilaksan na yung service nila Valbuena and even Josafat to force bad reception for SNL. So coming into this third set again, almost the same lineup for Cignal HD, but Bonono will start for as one of their open attackers.
And Vince Abrot will kick things off in set number 3 with the first point for the HD Spikers. Hello everybody, you're watching first game of, basically this is a triple header. You've got this game, last semifinal matchup between these two, and then another semifinal matchup in the Spikers turf. And then at 6 p.m. you've got the game number 3 in the semifinals of the Premier Volleyball League. So it's a triple header of volleyball this Tuesday for all you fans. All right, there's some delay in the call regarding this last play.
Yeah, I think the antenna moved
Yep.
But the point will go to SNL Letran.
So we're tied at 1-1. Set number 3. Ooh. Short serve for Ambrosio. As Saints and Lattes Letran looking to win a set and maybe get a win to play for the bronze medal match of the Invitational Conference. They're going up against the red shirts. This team already booked a seat in the finals along with Santa Elena Nationals. And the finals will happen on Friday. And that'll be, if I'm not mistaken, at Phil Oil Eco Oil. So
Right.
we'll see you there.
So far, the leading scorers for Cignal HD Spikers, Valbuena with 10 points, followed by Calado with 9 points. Even in Giga and Josafat, the middle blockers of Cignal with 8 points apiece.
Josafat with a nice block on Himzon. That is way outside for Riley Santa Maria.
Santa Maria already has 3 points for Letran, and their leading scorers are Bautista and Himzon with 5 points apiece.
Another fast start for the HD Spikers, 4-1. Good pass. Araño sets it up for Bautista, who tips it and scores.
Take a look at that. Drop ball behind the blockers. Ang layo na Jewel Asia for the defense. But still, Cignal HD with a 2-point advantage at the early start of this third set.
Asia to Lloyd Josafat using that 6'2" frame to knock it in.
Of course, Jewel Asia has the luxury of activating his middle blockers because they have a good first ball. And yung set ni Jewel, talagang pinapagalaw niya yung middle attackers niya na hindi lang tatalon sa harap niya kung saan madadalian yung middle blockers ng kalaban.
Bautista, yes.
So far, Bautista, leading scorer for Letran, and coming into this third set, talagang madalas sa kanya pumupunta yung setter.
Nice shot by Bonono. It wasn't very strong, but found that opening in the back row.
Yeah, over the blockers of Arano.
Bautista picked up by Sandy Montero. Valbuena, back row.
Oh, that's an over ball. Hindi na nagawa ng paraan nun ni Arano. So Valbuena is actually very consistent since the start of this game.
Now what is it, 11 points now?
Yep, 11 points now.
Alfred Valbuena. As Vicente returns to replace Ambrosio. Nice serve. Araño sets it up. Nice block again. Wow, Chu and Giga is racking up the kill blocks today.
But that actually was a bit low from Arano. And you can't do that, especially with Njiga in the front row. Dahil magaling siya magbantay ng kanyang mga middle blockers. And now, Cignal HD with the first technical timeout.
back at the Phil Sports Arena for your Spikers Turf 2023. At paalala ni Coach Bray Esquivel sa boys that this match is important for two reasons. First is the bronze, at second, which is more important to him, is to play well against a team like Cignal. I talked to Vince Himzon about why he thinks this is happening. Meron daw talagang intimidation. Medyo nasa starstruck sila dito sa Cignal HD Spikers kahit second stringers ang kaharap nila. But he reminded his teammates to have fun and told them na ang layo daw ng galawan nila from practice kahapon. Dapat daw maalala nila ito to show their best. And napag-usapan din nila, defense and passes ang kailangan nila for this Thursday to survive this match. Eric Panay?
All right, thank you, Mika. Back-to-back monster blocks. I can't tell if that was on Chu and Giga, but either way, it's another block point for the HD Spikers. Put up a 6-point cushion here in set number 3.
Well, actually, nakikita mo nga rin yung pressure on the side of SNL Letran. Dahil very tight yung laro nila since the first set. Really waiting for Cignal HD Spikers to commit an error. Pero that shouldn't be the case because they should be the one, talking about SNL Letran, na as much as possible makadikit dito sa laro na pinapakita ng HD Spikers.
Bembem Bautista, after the point, will serve. Bonono with the pass. Here comes Ngiga. Yes. Chu Ngiga. Whether they're blocking, he's scoring. I mean, he's so efficient today.
That's right. And hindi nakakasabay yung blockers ng Letran.
So Eddie Bonono will serve. He played in the Asian Games, Asian Beach Games to be exact. Vicente, picked up by Montero, overpassed. Araño, back to Vicente, off the block, will score.
Much needed point for Letran, but still Cignal with a 5-point advantage. Hindi na na-close ni Ngiga yung cross-court. Oh!
Chu Ngiga making up for the missed block.
Yep. Really, ang ganda ng connection nito ni Jewel Asia and Ngiga. And then sumabay doon si Vicente sa jump set ni Jewel Asia.
Former Blue Eagle, Chu Ngiga with a serve. 11-5, set 3. HD Spikers up 2-0. That's way outside for Vicente.
Kita mo, naiilang siya sa taas ng reach ng blockers ng Cignal HD. But rather than committing errors, why not try to use the hands of the blockers?
12 serving 5.
Ambrosio is back on the court.
Good pass by Mola Cruz. And Himzon will score.
Himzon finds the spot.
Bad pass. Abrot. Oh, rejected. Nice kill block for Saints and Lattes Letran. Probably their first one of the match.
I think that was the first for the match. Kahit na 4 yung magko-cover dapat doon kay Ambrot, hindi na nakuha ng libero ng Cignal.
One-handed dig for Araño. Bautista, back row, picked up by Bonono. Pasafat. There's Mola Cruz, but there's a net touch against Saints and Lattes Letran.
Definitely net touch violation. That was called on Ambrosio. Let's take a look at that again.
And going back to the blocks, Paneg, that's, you know, one big thing missing in the game of Saints and Lattes Letran today. They had 9 blocks against Maruichi Hyogo. Only 1 block today, and we're in set number 3 already.
Well, nahihirapan sila makasunod dahil hindi nila nababasa na maayos yung sets ni Jewel Asia. And of course, if you're Letran, lalo na pag yung kalaban mo is like Cignal HD, na lahat talaga pumapalo in all directions. Even even Josafat and Giga in the middle, kung ikaw yung middle blocker, hindi mo mapipitawan yun dahil sasabay at sasabay ka. Kaya ang daming mga single blocks or late blocks na ng middle blockers ng Letran for the wing spikers ng Cignal.
Speaking of wing spikers, Calado is back in the game for the HD Spikers. As Abrot serves, nice pass by Mola Cruz. Bam Bam Bautista got it.
That was actually a low set for Bautista, but a good timing there on the approach, and hindi na nakasabay si Josafat sa block.
And Coach Esquivel will field in a few more of his second stringers as Kino Winko, who was not in the lineup against Maruichi Hyogo, is in the game for the first time. He's another teenager, 19 years old only, number 11. Kino Winko. Balbuena. Oh, single man block by Bam Bam Bautista.
That was a good block by Bautista. Ang hirap makakuha ng one-on-one block, especially against the opposite spikers or wing spikers. But that, his timing was really good to get that block point.
Calado. Nice dig coming from Ambrosio. Bautista. Block. Asia to Calado with a tip. Nice block up top by Santa Maria. Josafat. Yes.
Kahit na medyo nagsascramble pa sa approach itong Cignal HD, but Jewel Asia was still able to set that ball and find Josafat for the quick attack.
5-point game. Araño underhand pass. Bautista. Cross court is outside.
Yep, that was way outside.
HD Spikers up by 6 against Saints and Lattes Letran. First game of your semi-final doubleheader in the Spikers turf. Take a look at the standings as we give you the final day of the semifinals.
Well, looking at the standings now with Cignal and Santa Elena Nationals already has the ticket for the finals, but the third place or battle for third is still up for grabs between SNL Letran, the Quinto Tires, and Maruichi. So after this game, Quinto Tires and Maruichi will have a game, and whoever wins that game will enter a battle for third.
Bebe Bautista making up for the error with a hit through the block. And you mentioned, Paneng, whoever wins, as we take a look at the Bebe Bautista kill here, whether it's UPHSD Quinto Tires or Maruichi Hyogo, somebody later will win and make it to the battle for third place.
Yeah.
The two losers, they'll have to compare sets ratio to determine who will go up against whoever wins in the second game later for the bronze medal match.
That's right. But still, kanina narinig din natin na sinabi ni Coach Brian Esquivel na this is a very important game for their squad. But if a Cignal HD will end this match via straight set, so bababa itong ratio ng SNL Letran.
So it could be possible that even if Saints and Lattes Letran lose this game, they might have a shot at making it to the bronze medal match, because the winner later will only get their first win, because both UPHSD Quinto Tires and Maruichi Hyogo are winless.
That's right.
So
actually, lamang pa rin sila ng wins,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
We're talking about
So
SNL Letran.
regardless of whether they win or lose, it seems like Saints and Lattes Letran will still play for the bronze medal match on Friday, because they're going to be the only two team
After this game.
after this game.
Right.
And both teams later
are
the
winless.
the best record they can get is 1-4. Sorry, 1-3.
1-3, that's right.
Here's Ambrosio. Valbuena, back row. Picked up by Riley Santamaria. Ambrosio chasing it down. Abrot with a pass. Nice block by Ambrosio against Jewel Asia. Abrot. Santamaria with a pass. Here comes Ambrosio. That's outside. There's a block touch.
That was one of the longest rallies that we've had for this game. And a point won there by Ambrosio of SNL Letran.
So a 5-point game. Much better performance here in set number 3 for Saints and Lattes Letran. But Chu and Giga has been a problem for Saints and Lattes Letran right from the opening set.
Talagang hindi nakakasabay yung blockers nitong SNL Letran dahil sa zero tempo na approach nitong ni Engiga, which means siya yung nauuna tumalon.
Oh, but take a look at Ambrosio, only 5'9". He's another rookie. Not very tall, but really explosive leaper. Back-to-back points for him. Araño. Back row, Calado. Outside.
Yep, that's outside.
It's going to be a challenge, block touch challenge.
There's a challenge by Cignal on the last play.
This is the first challenge na ginamit ni Coach Dex Clamor since the start of this game. Medyo mataas yung approach na yon ni Calado for the back row. Kaya medyo mahirap makita if there was indeed a block touch.
And it was in the middle of the net as well. Far from first referee Bobby Celso and second referee Fernando Velarde. So, but Alfred Valbuena was the one who actually told Coach Clamor to challenge.
Yeah, maybe he was there really looking at the blockers kasi magko-cover sila eh.
And I think Valbuena is wrong. No block touch.
Challenge is unsuccessful.
So a wasted challenge there for Coach Clamor. Unsuccessful challenge. They still have one challenge remaining.
And they're up by 4 points for this third set, so they need to take care of that advantage.
Abrot, block. Oh, nobody covering the back row. So back-to-back points here for Saints and Lattes Letran. They are within 3 after being down by as many as 6.
Yan, nagkailangan na doon yung pwesto itong Cignal HD.
Santamaria, block. Santamaria with the up. Dings on, yes! The run continues.
Yep. There's a 3-0 run for SNL SNL Letran. Sorry, but this time Coach Dex Clamor will call for a timeout. He's getting concerned dahil 3 points na lang ang inaalagaan nitong kanyang squad.
Sino nasa harapan mo? Pasa muna. Pasa muna ang sistema. Pwede kang gumamit ulit ang back row. Ha? Let's go.
Signal!
All right, from a high of 6 points, the lead of the HD Spikers down to 2. Huge run by the white shirts of Saints and Lattes Letran. First ball has been an issue and continues to be. Abrot will get the side out finally for the HD Spikers.
Much needed side out for their squad, stopping that run from SNL Letran.
22 excellent sets in 3 sets for Jewel Asia. Riley Santamaria picked up by Calado. Here comes Abrot again. Good take by Mola Cruz. Araño passes. Chance ball.
Oh,
It's outside.
Ball is out.
kung pumasok yun sa court ng Cignal, That point will go to SNL Letran. Dahil ang layo ng pwesto ng kanilang libero na si Montero. Time out here by Letran.
Sayang, oh. Nakakadikit na kayo ng dalawa. Nagbigay uli kayo ng 2 puntos. Ha? Oh, Vince, kaya pa? O, ikaw muna. Pasok mo lang si Vince. Ayaw. O, sige. Go.
Lumapit na tayo ha, taka.
Ayaw kayo pa.
Hey, Riba!
2-point run for the HD Spikers, and their lead is back up to 4. And this might be the final set of this match if Saints and Lattes Letran fail to turn it around and make another run here. Bad pass, Mola Cruz. Santa Maria. That could have been outside, picked up by Calado. And nice kill block against Valbuena.
Almost a good save there by Calado. But they need to take care of this 3-point advantage if they want to close this game.
Ambrosio with a serve. Asia. Calado with a tip. Nice save by Mola Cruz. Bautista. Blocked up top by Abrot. Bautista again. Back-to-back points for Saints and Lattes Letran.
Bautista being aggressive when sineset sa kanya yung bola because he needs to continue doing that because he's the leading scorer for their squad so far.
2-point run by Saints and Lattes Letran.
Oh,
What a dig by Mola Cruz. Bautista. Calado picking it up. Asia goes to Valbuena against 2 blockers.
Above his blockers, but there was a check ball called against Himzon and Santa Maria. Good stop there by Valbuena on the open attack.
22, serving 19, serving for Cignal, Invitational.
Overpass. Easy dump for Valbuena. Back-to-back points for Valbuena. And HD Spikers answer with a 2-point run of their own. After this hit by Alfred Valbuena, Coach Esquivel will burn his final timeout. We'll listen in.
Pwede mo, isisiksik mo sa lip yung wrist, eh. Di ba? Oh. Hey, di ba tapos yan? Kailangan yung magtrabaho, tulong-tulong pa rin. Ha? Pasahan nyo muna si Wayne para makadiskarte. Hindi mo kailangan magmadali. Isang magandang pasa. 3 kayo nasa harap mo, 1, 2, 3. Go!
Hey, Riba!
All right, last time out for Coach Esquivel. They are down by 4, and HD Spikers 2 points away from winning the match. They need 1 good pass, according to Coach Esquivel. Let's see if they can execute here. There's a good pass. Araño sets it up. Himzon is blocked. Santa Maria.
A good check.
Calado.
Oh, too much of an angle. No block touch there. His open attack is outside, talking about Calado.
So Lorenzo, the backup setter, is in the games. There are 2 setters for Saints and Lattes Letran.
Serving for Saints and Lattes, Lorenzo.
Bay Lorenzo. 20 serving 23. Short serve. Nice pass by Montero. Valbuena. And that's going to be 4 match points for the HD Spikers.
That was a good first ball from Montero. And what a set there on the reverse from Jewel Asia. Finding Valbuena and only having 1 blocker in front of him.
24 serving 20. Overpassed. Calado will put it away. And that's it for this semifinal matchup. HD Spikers winning straight sets against Saints and Lattes Letran.
Take a look at that finish by Calado. Of course, if for ano na yun eh, overball na eh. So papaluin na lang niya yun to get that sure point. Closing this game via straight sets.
And the only appearance by the starters, Wendell Miguel with one serve, and that was it. It was all the effort of the second stringers of Coach Dexter Clamor as the HD Spikers handily win in straight sets against Saints and Lattes Letran, and they are going to finals on Friday with a spectacular winning streak.
Back at the Phil Sports Arena for your Spikers Surf 2023, and I am with the best player of this match na si Alfred Valbuena. Alfred, sa mga ganitong panalo, dito makikita kung gaano kayo ka-powerful, no? Yung first six nyo kahit kayong second stringers, pero kailangan mong i-admit na binigyan din kayo ng magandang challenge ng Letran ng third set.
Yeah, definitely. Medyo, well, yung Cignal naman kami as a team. Pinagdaalan talaga namin na maging as one. Kahit sino ipasok, second stringers man yung mga bench players. Kailangan ready kami, kailangan namin ipakita na talagang aggressive kami pagpasok pa lang ng court sa warm-up pa lang. So yun palagi namin tuturin ni Coach. Kaya yung complacency as a team, dapat wala sa vocabulary namin. So yun ang pinakita namin dito, kalaban namin Letran. And yeah, collegiate team sila, so talagang eager sila na manalo, hunger for that win. Siyempre bago matapos yung semifinals, sana makakuha sila ng panalo against us. So kaya kami na, medyo nag-lack din kami sa offense and third set.
Alfred, getting into the finals, kayo na lang yung natitirang club team at alam mo kung gaano ka-challenging sa inyo yung mga collegiate teams na yan, ano? Anong paalala ni Coach before Friday?
Well, yung mga collegiate team kasi medyo palagi sinasabi nila na yun nga, everyday sila yung training, yung palaging mas malakas sila yung resistensya, syempre mga bata, and nothing to lose sila. Like, they're just playing their game, while kami, yun nga, main league namin tong Spikers Surf, so dapat pakita namin kung sino talaga yung hahari dito sa liga na to.
Dahil ang ganda ng laro mo ngayon, meron ka ba mga gustong batiin at pasalamatan, Alfred?
Alright, gusto ko lang batiin yung family ko dyan sa Batangas, mga nanonood, mga relatives ko, family dyan, teammates ko. Tsaka sabi, special shoutout daw kay Carl Baisa. Hello.
Maraming salamat, Alfred Valbuena. Balik sa inyo, Eric Paneng.
Alright, maraming salamat, Mika Abisamis. Congratulations, Alfred Valbuena. No shortage of confidence for Alfred Valbuena. Kami ang hari dito sa Spikers Turf. That's what he said.
Well, definitely sila na lang yung natitira ng veterans
That's right.
and the club team. especially coming in to the finals, which will happen on Friday. So very good performance there by Alfred Buena, scoring 14 points coming from 12 attacks, 2 service ace, and 4 excellent digs. But actually a very good collective effort for the whole squad, especially yung mga middle blockers din nila. Si Njiga, who scored a lot of block points, and also Josafat and other wing spikers for the Cignal HD. Take a look at the numbers. Again, Cignal dominating the attack department with 17 points and 2 block points. No service ace for that set, but they were able to minimize their errors. Dahil nung second set, naka 7 errors ang Cignal, but this time, third set, only tallying 3 errors. But that was a close third set actually. First time na nakaabot ng 20 points ang SNL Letran, but every set tumataas yung kanilang points. But still, good effort for Letran, but it was just not enough to stop the Cignal HD Spikers and get the win.
HD Spikers undefeated in the semifinals as Saints and Lattes Letran will finish with a 2-2 win-loss record. Thanks to our director, Julius Melo, for Mika Abesamis, my partner, Paneng de Kunigsporter. I'm Eric Tipan. Coming up, we've got the final game of the semifinals. It is Maruichi Hyogo taking on UPHSD Quinto Tires right here on Pilipinas Live.